for the office of the Attorney General. The name of the Attorney General has been mentioned in this. The officer or the former officer mentioned as well or implicated in this indeed was an officer of that particular office. And so Isaac Wilberforce joins me on the line. Hello, Isaac. Welcome to Eyewitness News. Is the Attorney General's office concerned about the decision of the GLC and everything that has followed this particular revelation?
Concern has a sort of. Oh, sorry. Good evening to all your your cherished listeners in Ghana and beyond. Well, the choice of word concern is what I personally am concerned about, because the Attorney General concern has a negative sort of implication, sort of in this context. So the Attorney General is not concerned about this particular ruling from the General Legal Counsel. As a matter of fact, the Attorney General's office welcomes the decision as one that has to be respected by all until set aside. That's where we stand on the matter.
I see, but what the Alfred Woyome is insinuating is that the Attorney General appears to be behind this to get at him for whatever reason.
Well, that I did hear in a statement, and I think that was quite unfortunate. I mean, what he said was that he was asking the question on what basis is the Attorney General tarnishing the image of the former Chief State Samuel Nerquaye-Tetteh. And I think that statement is quite unfortunate, with the greatest of respect to Alfred Woyome in this regard, because the Attorney General is not the one who came out with this ruling from the General Legal Counsel. The Attorney General, whether by himself or by the office or even by the prosecutions division, have not written any legal opinion concerning the former chief state in question. There's been absolutely no direct connection between this office and the incident, which is currently in the media. Whether or not he has been disbarred is not a power that the Attorney General, whether as a person or as an office or as a constitutional body, even possesses. Nobody in this office can disbar a person. So I don't know where this subtle attack is actually coming from.
But how did the matter come to light? I mean, the fact of the 400,000 transferred to the wife of the former state prosecutor.
It came to light through investigations, I believe, by Yoko, tracing, when the Supreme Court rightly ruled that Alfred Woyome should return the said funds to the state. Of course, doing due diligence, the state agencies would like to trace where some of these funds have been dissipated to, and if some funds were transferred to the former chief state, it becomes a matter of concern. And this is a former chief state who may have worked on this case, even remotely. It's a matter of concern. So if such a transfer was made, once again, the Attorney General's office has not taken any, we did not do any disbarment. If such a matter has happened, it's a matter of concern in respect of professional conduct within the legal profession. And by law, it's the General Legal Counsel that handles these matters. And the decision was taken by the General Legal Counsel, not the Office of the Attorney General.
I see. I mean, this raises a number of ethical concerns for people who may be outside of the legal circles and having suspicions and all of that about what happens between state prosecutors and person or the accused. At times, people think there's some level of complicity or connivance between the two. So given this, is there a way the Office of the Attorney General is hoping to work so that public confidence in its officers, will not suffer?
Well, there is a self-cleansing mechanism, I believe, and that is what we have seen take place in this regard. So we would, at this point, maybe trust the system a lot more, for what has actually happened. Because if this had not happened, the general public would probably still have that perception that this is what currently goes on here. But fortunately, this has happened, and it speaks to the fact that the system, to the best as it can be, or to be as pristine as it can be, would seek to cleanse itself of issues like that, or to purge itself of issues like that. So justice indeed does emanate from the people, and the Ministry of Justice will continue to do its best to make sure justice is achieved for all persons equally.
I see. Thanks so much, Isaac Wilberforce, Mensa spokesperson for the Office of the
Thank you
Attorney
very
General.
much.
Thank you so much for speaking to us on this matter. Eyewitness News